Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. JPA here to talk about the Rangers versus Spartak Moscow game tomorrow night, which will be Thursday when you're viewing this. Let's get straight into it. Should be good. So yeah, Rangers versus Spartak Moscow on Thursday night in the Europa League group stage, match day 3. Now, it should be an entertaining game. I'm really looking forward to it. And for the first time this season since we've been in Europe, I'm actually off work, so I'll get to watch the game. I'm really excited about that. In fact, pretty much delighted that I can sit and concentrate on the game and not have to worry about work or anything like that. So I'll go through a wee bit of the form of the two teams. Spartak Moscow in their last league game lost at home 3-2 to Arsenal Tula. They also, game before that, they won 3-2 away from home. I looked at a lot of the results. It looks as though they're actually better away from home than they are at home. I hope that's not too much better on our result, obviously. No point going on our results. Everybody knows, obviously, we just beat Hamilton there. And everybody knows who watches the channel, even have any interest in Rangers, that probably our home form's probably much better than our away form. So it bodes well for us that this game's at home. And we're pretty much unbeaten in Europe this season. In fact, I say pretty much, we are unbeaten in Europe this season, so it's very good, and I'm really happy that it's at Ibrox. I had a look at their league form as well. It's pretty much the same as ours, to be honest. They've played 11 games, they've won 5 of those, drawn 3 and lost 3, putting them in 7th position in the league, which I suppose isn't too bad. The Russian leagues, I'd probably say it's maybe a higher standard than the Scottish league, if I'm honest. So they're doing not too bad just now, but I think they're pretty much on the same kind of form as we're on. Had a look at their squad, and I can't really see any names that jump out at me. Normally you see one name and you go, alright, I remember him from such and such, but I can't really recognise any of the players' names. I recognise kind of one or two of them from the Russia squad in the World Cup. They've got 2 Brazilians up front. One called Zé Luis, he's I think their top goal scorer with 8 goals in all competitions this season. They've got a guy called Luis Adriano, who in 10 games hasn't scored in the league yet, but he's scored in the 2 Europa League games so far. So it might just be set better to play in Europe for him. He might be better suited to European football, I think. So a little bit dangerous. On the other hand, we've got Alfredo Morelos, who has scored 12 goals this season. The reason I know that, I checked back on all the games to try and figure out how many goals he'd scored. I looked at stats on the internet because I seen a Facebook comment that's saying that Alfredo Morelos has only scored 4 goals this season. And I was like, I can remember Alfredo Morelos scoring pretty much every game. He hasn't done, but for me it seems like that, and he's been on hot form. And I've looked at it and he's scored 4 in the league, 4 in the League Cup, including a hat-trick against Kilmarnock, and he's also scored 4 in Europe so far, which is fantastic. Obviously that includes the qualifiers as well, but all in all it's 12 goals for the season, and we're only, October? I think it's a pretty decent return so far, albeit he hasn't scored as many now. Just jump over to Twitter now. I made a poll the other day and simply asked the question, what's your predictions for Thursday night? I had Rangers win, Spartak win, or a draw. 6% went for a draw, 0% went for a Spartak win, and 94% went for a Rangers win. Really delighted with the results of that poll, to be honest, and it shows that we're on the right path, hopefully. I'm going to tell you prediction for the match. I think we're 1-2-1. The reason I think that is because we've done really well in Europe this season, particularly at home. And I think we'll be too strong for Spartak. As I say, they're kind of middle of the ground in terms of their league position as well. Yeah, they got a good draw against Villarreal, but then so did we. So yeah, I think we can beat them, and I'm very optimistic. I'm really looking forward to the game. In terms of team selection for Steven Gerrard, I think obviously he'll go with Shagger in goals. He'll also go with Tav and Goldson, who I think really just pick themselves nowadays. I think Katic will be dropped to the bench. And when I say dropped, I don't think he'll be like dropped as in he's axed from the team. I think Worrell will come back in. Katic looked a little bit shaky against Hamilton the other day. Now, to be fair to him, he didn't really make many mistakes, but it was the distribution from him was pretty shaky. Kept giving the ball away. To be honest, Worrell played really well in the last Europa League game, so I think they'll go with him. I think he'll probably go with Flanagan on the left again. I can't see Barisic coming. I think he's still a little bit injured. Got a few knocks in there, so I don't think he'll play. In terms of midfield, I think we'll have Koulibaly and Jack in there with Ajaria just off the top there. Front three have obviously Kent. Again, he's picking himself now. And I think Candeas has put himself in the starting lineup as well. Grezda I can't see starting this one. I mean, maybe make an appearance later on, but I can't see him really pushing for a start. And Morelos up top again. Can't see any other. I can't see a way for Lafferty to be putting in there when Morelos is so on form this season. Having said that, Lafferty played well again in the Villarreal game when he played, so you never know, he might kind of twist it up a little bit and kind of shake things a bit. So just going to quickly wrap this up, guys. I think I've talked enough about Rangers just now, so thanks for watching if you've done so. Please click that like button. If you haven't already done, please subscribe. You'll have no idea how much the subscriptions mean to me on a personal level. Because I had a guy comment on my last video and I had to kind of admit that I've got really bad anxiety, which is really hard for me to do these videos. So it means a lot when somebody comments back and says something positive. So I thank that person a lot, and I thank every single person who's subscribed and take the time to do that. Thanks very much for your support, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Cheers, I'll see you in the next one.